What's up guys, it's Victoria from UnderVictoriaSpell, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my March TBR. I'm so excited about all the books that I have planned to read in the month of March. Some really exciting ones, but a few chunker ones, so we're just going to hop right into it. Okay, so the first book I'm going to talk about is actually my buddy read pick with Erika and Autumn. I'll have their channels linked down below. We are going to be reading the trilogy for The Fine Print, and the first one is The Fine Print. I have this one physically. We also are going to read Terms and Conditions, which is the second book in that series, and Final Offer, which is the third book. So all I know about this series is that it follows these brothers, I believe, and there is a will involved, and in order to get their inheritance, they each have to do something. So I'm very excited. CEO Billionaires is my favorite. I have a feeling that we are going to have an angsty good time. Cannot wait to pick these books up with these beautiful ladies here on BookTube. And the next book that I plan on picking up is actually kind of a little bit out of my comfort zone, and that is When Gracie Met the Grump by Mariana Zapata. This was on my 23 books I want to read in 2023. I'm slowly making my way through that list, and this is the next one. I'm so excited to pick this up because I do love to watch superhero movies and TV shows, so why not read it in a book? Like I said, I do not know a lot about this book, just that it is a superhero romance, grumpy sunshine, and I kind of like Mariana Zapata going in a little bit blonde because she does slow burn so well, like to the point where you're ready to strangle the couple that is, having this interaction. So I'm excited to see like what this whole supernatural world is all about. Cannot wait to pick this one up in the month of March. And the next book that I'm going to talk about is actually a Devoney Perry book. I am slowly making my way through her backlist. I have really loved all of the books that I have read by her, and I was kind of ready to go a little bit different. That's a little more than small town. So I'm going to do the Clifton Forge series, and the first book is Still King. I don't know a lot about it other than I believe it's kind of like a motorcycle romance, or they used to be in a motorcycle like club, but I've heard a lot of good things about this series, so I'm excited to pick it up and fall in love with this new town and all of the people in it and see all the romances. I'm not for sure how many books is in the series, but I'm definitely going to pick up book one this month. Cannot wait. And the next book that I'm going to talk about is Stolen Heir by Sophie Lark. I want to continue in the Brutal Birthright series. I believe that's what it's called. And this is the second one. This is a lot of people's favorites. I know it is a captor-captive romance. This follows the sister from book one, and I'm so excited. I've heard this one's very steamy, and we got a little bit of an introduction to the heroine in book one, and she seems like very sweet and down to earth, so I'm intrigued to see who her hero is going to be in this book. I really enjoyed Brutal Prince. I want to continue this series and pick up the second book in the month of March, and go all the way through. I think there's like a spin-off series with following the children of the couples from this series, so I want to like get through all that. Really love Sophie Lark's writing. I definitely think she is someone that I could binge a lot of her books just because she captures you right in the beginning and you kind of just want to know what's going on until the end of the book. So I'm so excited to pick up Stolen Heir. The cover is absolutely beautiful, and I'm ready for some dark romance and some angst, so cannot wait to pick that up. And the next two books that I'm going to talk about are new releases that are coming out in the month of March. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to pick them up because they come out towards the end of the month. And the first one is Highest Bidder by Sarah Kate. This was my most anticipated read, or was in one of my most anticipated reads video, and I'm so excited. This cover is beautiful. I cannot wait to pick this up. I will have it right here when it is going to be released. I believe it is March 20th something, but I could be wrong. I know that we have seen a little bit of a hint of this character before. I don't think that we have met the heroine. I wanted to go into this book blind because that's what I did with the 3 other books in this series. These are standalones. You can read them separately, but I suggest reading them in order because each couple is just so amazing. So I cannot wait to pick this one up and just continue in the Salacious Players world. And the last book that I plan to pick up this month is J. Bree's new release. It comes out March 28th, and it's The Crown of Oaths and Curses. It's her new fantasy romance. I am so excited. I love J. Bree, and this has a lot to do with witches and fae, and I'm so excited to delve into this world. You have the prequels that you can read, which is .01 and .02. .02 comes out, it's called The Sword, February 28th, so I'm gonna definitely pick that up. That way I will be ready for book 1 in March. This cover is stunning. You already have a little bit of introduction to our heroine. She is now the mother of her coven because she lost her entire family and she has no idea who has done it. She goes to this mountain that is extremely sacred to find out her fate, her life journey. And you kind of see that in .01 of like her discovering her family and her having to be this whole new person that she was not prepared to be. And you kind of learn what her fate is a little bit at the end of that book. And it is just like, oh, you just want to pick up this book that's about to come out, because I just have a feeling that it's going to be so heartbreaking as we're watching her go through this grief journey of losing her entire coven and her family, and also having to step in a role that she was not prepared for. I'm just like, oh, I'm so ready for it. And it also has to do with her mate as well. I don't want to spoil it unless that you have read the 2 little novellas before, but you do get introduced to him and kind of know what's going on. So I'm just ready to hop into this book at the end of the month. Cannot wait for it. Sounds so good. And that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot wait to read all these fabulous books in the month of March. Let me know what you plan to read in the month of March. I would absolutely love to know. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.